Hello everyone, J3T Funnyman here with yet another Minecraft video. And today, I'll be switching things up a little bit. Rather than doing a redstone tutorial, I will be doing a mod review. And obviously by looking at this, you can tell that the mod has something to do with furnaces. And it is in fact the better furnace mod, and it obviously adds some new furnaces into the game. Now, I'll start off with the first thing over here, which is your normal furnace. It's always in Minecraft. It's crafted with 8 cobblestone in a pattern like so, and it yields the furnace. This is just to get this all started off. And for those of you that aren't all too big on the statistics of furnaces, it takes 10 seconds for a furnace to smelt one item, so 80 seconds for it to smelt 8 of an item, or for 1 coal to be used. So, I think it's kind of slow after a while. Let's ramp things up a little bit. With a furnace surrounded by 8 iron ingots, you can craft an iron furnace, and this goes at 1.5 times the speed of your regular furnace. So in 80 seconds, rather than smelt 8 items, it smelts 12. It's still kind of slow though. If you look at it, it's only barely noticeable that it's going faster. Let's step it up a bit more. How about that? So, by taking an iron furnace and surrounding it by 8 golden ingots, you will get a golden furnace. This goes at twice the speed of your regular furnace. So in 80 seconds, it smelts 16 ore. Now we're getting somewhere. It's noticeably faster now. But that's still not fast enough. We can ramp it up a little bit more if we want to, by taking 4 diamonds in a diamond fashion, actually, little diamond shape, putting it around a golden furnace, and taking 4 glass and putting it in the corners. This will give us our diamond furnace, which goes at 4 times the speed of your normal furnace. So in 80 seconds, it goes through 32 of an item. And that's actually pretty fast. Let's just look at it. Pretty cool. Now, you might see these things hanging up on the wall and wonder what they are. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. These are the upgrades for the furnaces. As you will see, these little slots, those are the slots that the upgrades go into. These are only usable on the better furnaces and not to your original Minecraft furnace. So the first one here is the fuel efficiency upgrade. You can craft it by either taking 8 ender pearls and putting it around 1 piece of coal, or taking 1 ender pearl and 7 lapis lazuli blocks and putting it around 1 piece of coal. They will yield the same item. And I'll show you what these upgrades do here in a little bit. The next one here is the ore processing upgrade, which is crafted by taking a piston, putting a flint on top of it, and then in a little pants shape here, putting 7 obsidian. And the last upgrade that I will show you is the storage upgrade. And it's simple. Take 4 glass. Oh, why am I getting those? 4 glass and put them in a diamond shape around a chest, and then 4 stone in the corners. And there is one more upgrade, but it's useless unless you have Buildcraft or something of the sort installed. What it does is it takes the oil that you can get in those mods, and it allows you to use them as fuel in furnaces. And I believe it's 3,000 on average uses for the oils. Now let's go ahead and what you need to do for the storage upgrade, I'll go ahead and read these off. Shift click on a better furnace to upgrade its storage. And I guess that's the only one that tells you how to use. The other ones you just put in there, I guess. What the ore processing upgrade does is pretty cool, actually. You take 1 of an ore, and it'll give you 2 of its ingot. Now, this only works for ores. It does not work for trying to get 2 from 1 piece of food, or trying to get 2 charcoal from 1 log. It's ore exclusive, I suppose you could say. The next thing is the fuel efficiency upgrade. I'll go ahead and take that out, and just leave 1 coal in there. And go ahead and get 16 iron ore. As most of you will know, oh gosh, I didn't want the infinite stack. Just get 16 iron ore, please. Okay, as most of you know, 1 coal is normally good for getting 8 of something. But with this fuel efficiency upgrade, 1 coal can smelt 16 of an item, and everything else that can be used as fuel lasts twice as long as well. So that's pretty freaking cool. As you can see, once we get to the mark of 8, the flames will only be halfway down. There is one more thing I can show you, though. That is the final furnace. The extreme furnace. It's all rainbowy. I find that cool. Now, what this does is kind of extreme, as the name would suggest. It cooks things at 50 times the speed of your normal furnace. So that tallies up to 400 items in 80 seconds, and that's if you are not using an ore efficiency upgrade. If you are using the ore efficiency / processing upgrade, then this will yield 800 items in only 80 seconds. So 10 items a second. It's ridiculously fast. All you'll need to craft it is 4 TNT, 3 obsidian in this bowl-like shape, a diamond furnace, and a diamond block. So it's kind of expensive. Oh my gosh, is it worth it? Once you have it built, this is how fast it goes through a stack. It's not even giving the arrow a chance to fully fill up. It's just out there, I guess. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that about sums it up for this mod. I really enjoyed it. I think it's pretty cool. Kind of balanced, actually. Strangely, for that furnace. I guess it could be a little bit more expensive to make it kind of, a little bit more fair. So that it's, 50 times the speed. But then again, that is a diamond block that you're using on it, so yeah, I guess it's somewhat fair. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a rating. It really helps. And if you want more content, then subscribe. Give me a reason to keep making videos. This has been J3T Funny Man, signing off. Peace out, guys.